Before you buy Parfums de Marly Percival, first thing you should know is this. It is one of, I was gonna say it is the best, but no, I'll say it is one of the best beginner niche fragrances. If you're looking for your first niche fragrance, this is a great option to go for. The reason I say that is this. It smells similar to other fragrances that you might be familiar with already. That's Mont Blanc Legend, and of course, the legendary Abercrombie & Fitch Fierce. I mean, if you walked into an Abercrombie store 10 years ago, literally every store smelled like Fierce. Every mall you go to smelled like Fierce. I remember in New York City on 5th Avenue, they used to have the dudes that would stand shirtless outside of the Abercrombie store. And then as soon as you pass by, it just smells like Fierce, literally outside the store. That fragrance was like an iconic fragrance 10 years ago. I mean, literally my high school had 4 fragrances that I recall. Jean Paul Gaultier, that was the fragrance worn by the teachers. Acqua di Gio was something that my generation kind of wore, or maybe we saw our fathers wear it, or like our uncles or whatever, like, oh, cool, Acqua di Gio. Paco Rabanne 1 Million was kind of making a scene around that time. And of course, Abercrombie & Fitch Fierce. And because of that, this is a great beginner niche fragrance because it smells familiar to you. It's not gonna be something that's way out of your comfort zone. Second thing you should know about Parfums de Marly Percival, it's one of the longest lasting fresh fragrances I've ever experienced. Like, I was shockingly surprised by how long lasting this fragrance is. I would spray it at 8:30 in the morning while I'm getting ready for work. By 8 p.m., I'm like, I'm going to the train station sometimes, and all of a sudden I'm like, bro, I still smell Percival, like it's still there. This is the horse that will not win those little like rally speed races, but this is the horse you take to like the Chuck Norris kind of horses, you know, like when you're doing rodeos and you're like traveling 50, 60 miles. The performance on this one right here is true horsepower. You will not be disappointed by the performance on this one. Third thing you should know about this fragrance right here. Listen, let me tell you something. Every fragrance that I put in my collection or select or touch, I'm very like precise about. I know when it's gonna be good with compliments. I just smell it, I know. I'm like, boom, lady's gonna love this one. And this one it proves to me that it gives me confidence in my decisions because this right here has garnered me multiple compliments. I also got unsolicited compliments with this one. Like, I would go to the cafe and like literally the barista would like hand me my coffee and be like, by the way, you smell good. I'm like, oh, okay. Like that's a nice little compliment first thing in the morning to get my day started. So you will get compliments with Parfums de Marly Percival. Believe me on that one. Fourth thing you should know about this fragrance right here. This is just my personal opinion. Although this is a fantastic fragrance, it is not my favorite Parfums de Marly. I prefer Layton. I prefer Sedley more than this one. Although this is way longer lasting than Sedley, I prefer the scent profile on Sedley a little bit more. I also prefer, what other one did I like from Parfums de Marly? I'm starting to really, really like Carlisle. Carlisle from Parfums de Marly. At first I was like, maybe. But those 3 fragrances, I prefer a little bit more over Percival. Although I believe Percival is more versatile than the fragrances that I've mentioned, I personally prefer those a little bit more. So it's not my favorite Parfums de Marly, but I could see this one being one of their top sellers. I could see this one being the most mass appealing. I could also see this one being like the first Parfums de Marly, right? Like when you go to a Parfums de Marly store or like a boutique that's carrying it, I could see somebody going for this one first and then expanding their collection. So although it's not my favorite Parfums de Marly, I still give it credit where credit is due. Fifth thing you should know about this fragrance, which I believe I should have probably mentioned earlier, this could be your signature scent. This is literally a scent profile in DNA that has like this musky citrus vibe. You could literally wear it for any season, any occasion, and any reason. It has, yes, a fresh DNA, but it's so long lasting that it will cut through the brisk cold of the winter. You can wear it in the fall, you can wear it in the summer, you can wear it in the spring. It's also a fragrance that projects really loudly. So if you're going to wear it for those clubs and occasions out, this one right here will not disappoint you, especially when you start getting ladies' reactions. So yes, fifth thing, you can wear this one as your signature scent. Here's the honest truth though, guys. I love this fragrance. I really appreciate it. It has a special place in my heart because it's my first ever niche fragrance. But personally, as I observe what I have in my collection, and by the way, I don't have a ton of fragrances. I have maybe like 20 or maybe like 30 fragrances. Like, I don't have hundreds like the other reviewers. This is not a fragrance that I'm reaching for anymore. After wearing it like 30, 40 times, like, I just haven't been going towards it. There's nothing wrong with it, but is it something I'm like in love with? No. Is it a great performer? Yes. Is it a great signature? Yes. Is it a fragrance that's gonna get you compliments? Yes. Is it a scent DNA that's mass appealing? Yes. Can you wear this literally for any season, any occasion, any reason? Yes, but me personally, again, guys, I like to keep my reviews honest. It's not a fragrance that I personally will continue keeping in my collection after I finish this bottle. But if you're looking for your first niche fragrance that's going to cover the characteristics that I mentioned in this review, you will not be disappointed in this one. I hope you guys enjoyed my review of Parfums Marley Percival. If you did, give it a like, leave a comment below, and make sure to subscribe. And do not toss this bottle. Literally, this is like a brick. I don't know if you're able to hear it. Oh my God, like, you do not want to hit somebody with this bottle. You will literally get a lawsuit instantly. See you later, guys.